Let's play darts. Not bad. Not bad. Let's start with that. That's not bad, 83. Two crackers to start with. Right. What do you think of this little ensemble? Huh? I have been getting comments since I started this channel because I like to wear a little bit of everything. I like to wear a long sleeve shirt on occasion. My last video was a long sleeve shirt. And once again, I got another comment saying, do not wear long sleeve shirts. It will restrict your throwing. And that is completely correct. So I've had so many comments over the last month that I've decided to ban long sleeve shirts from any video you see me in. I may squeeze a jumper in. I can't sort of lie to you and say there won't be a jumper squeeze in. But so I've taken it a little bit too far today with this little number. Okay. This is a very dangerous vest. If you see the size of the holes here, it's a real statement. Okay, it's a real statement of intent. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. Is a new dawn and a new day. Oh golly. New dawn, new day. Let's have a warm up. Let's go 20s, 19s, 18s, 17s, just to get the old arms moving. And I should be in excellent form with a shirt like this. Okay, it's a vest. Okay, and I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but vest is best. I will be honest, you won't see me in many vests. This is just a one-off to make a statement. Official statement. I've listened and I've learned. And that's what you have to do in life. You make mistakes, you fall, you fail, you get yourself up and you wear a vest. Oh la la, you know what? That's the closest I've got to a 180, but not a 180, if that makes sense. So we've just squeezed treble one in at the end, but it wasn't bad. These two treble 18s. So wow, we almost what's that? That is a 162. That would have been my high score. So I've not started too badly, but we're only warming up. It must be this vest. Told you, vest is best. Not bad. Let's hit some bull. Then we're going to go round the clock on doubles. Last time we went round the clock on trebles, so we'll go back to doubles today. I am actually going to the gym after this, and I do think, and I will be honest, I do think that there is a disadvantage I'm having. Ooh. I do veer off to the right, don't I? Right, let's go around this clock. Yeah, so I think the disadvantage, when I go to the gym, my arms are tired. You know, I do a lot of functional training, like carrying stuff. I like to carry lots of heavy weights and walk around, like farmers walks. I like to do lots of rotational things for the core. So everything gets a little bit sore. So I think before workouts might be a better time for me. Right, let's go double one. Oh la la! To be fair, that did slip out my hand a bit. Right. No excuses though. Oh. Yeah, I can't keep blaming the hand there. Right, let's keep going. Lovely stuff. Right in between them. Love that. That's my favourite thing to do. You get two, and then you just want to squeeze one in the middle. If I can aim there, what am I doing here? Getting these out. I was getting them out my feet the way I got them out there. Right. Everybody's favourites, double two, double three. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm not sure how this vest is going to look. I think this is going to. So it's funny. You can look on YouTube to see how many, like your audience, who's your demographic, and when I checked last, out of obviously 100% of my viewers, 99.9% are men. So I'm not sure whether this vest is going to go down. I thought, maybe I could attract the ladies with a vest like this. However, what I will say is I've never met a woman who actually likes a vest on a man. It's only actually men. That ain't nothing. That's a little bit of advice there on the female species. Okay. And obviously, always, this is an educational channel. Okay, you're always learning here. So today's takeaway is not to wear long sleeve shirt. Okay. Last video was having a pre-shot routine. Something I'm clearly not doing. I'm not really sure where to start with that, if I'm honest. So I'm just trying to focus a bit more. What I'm aiming at. Oh, last one, but those two weren't bad. Double three is never a favourite, is it? We have to be kind to ourselves. Oh, Samsonite. There we go. Did you see, I'm bringing this arm up every time now. And look, I know I need to get this body still. I need to keep the body still. There we go. Nice and calm. That tempo I just threw that there is what I want to replicate. I'm not sure about any of you, but I find myself, my tempo is either sometimes really fast, and I find myself throwing faster than I want to a lot of the time. Ooh la la. That's better. That's the tempo I want to throw at. So I was in the talking about the gym, talking about the gymnasium. The main reason I go to the gym is the sauna. Love a sauna. And I was in the sauna yesterday. Oh, where are you going with that one? Lovely. Love that one. Love everything about that throw, the follow through. When the dart comes in like that, I know I've thrown it well. Yeah, I was in the sauna yesterday with my chums, and my chums are just people I meet in the gym really, that are there at the times I go. Oh. It's just a great time to talk and socialise. Because I work from home and stuff, sometimes I go a whole day without seeing people, which is why I talk so much to you guys, I guess. So when I go to the gym, it's like my real social occasion. I think there's something in that, especially for us men, especially because 99.9% of us here are men. If you think about in the old days, your dad, or even when you were younger, or some of you might still be squeezing this in, and good for you. But on a Friday night, Saturday night, or even sometimes in the week, you would, the man, the father, or just the man in the house, would go to the pub and meet their mates, and that for me would have been like a therapy session, in a way. You talk about all your feelings, you vent and you rant. I guess this is what I'm doing here, really. And rightly or wrongly, for whatever reason, that doesn't happen so much anymore. And you can argue whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing in the wider context of society. But for men, I don't think it's a good thing. I think men need to have communication, have something with other men. So if you're playing darts you're in a darts league, and you get able to speak to people. Ooh. It doesn't have to be other men. It's just some sort of socialising that I think men need to do, and we don't do it enough these days, I think, and I don't think that helps things like mental health. So when I go to this gym and in this one, that's my time to sort of have a little therapy session and just chat to people. Actually, it's just chatting. It doesn't have to be a therapy session. God, what am I going on about here? So I was in the sauna yesterday. Oh la la! And I don't know if any of you remember, but I've had these issues with my haircuts. Had my haircut done, this week, on just a couple of days ago. And for those who may have listened to a few of these, is that in? I was going to a different hairdresser, and I wasn't that happy with the cuts. But I walk past this hairdresser, this barbers, every day to the gym. So I always wave to them, good morning, all that sort of stuff. And they're really nice blokes. They're really a couple of nice chaps. And but I had a haircut there. My last haircut there was in April. I don't normally mind double save, I'm really struggling here. My last haircut was in April, and I had the haircut, and it wasn't looking great, if I'm honest. And the barber, he turns to me and goes, you know what, this is going to look great. This is going to look great in 3 weeks. And that was it for me. I can't. Have you ever heard that before? I was like, right, I can't do this again. One of them's got to be in. Unbelievable scenes. Not throwing bad, I'll say. So that was the end of that hairdresser. Now, yesterday, or the day before, oh la la, I got my hair cut from a different place where I used to go. As you can tell. And so when I go past this hairdresser, I'm sort of walking really quickly now because I've had this haircut, or wear a hat, or go a different way or something, just for a few weeks, just so it grows out a bit, so I don't have to see this guy. You know, I don't want him to be let down by me. You know, I'm normally quite loyal to a hairdresser. I guess we all are, really, to some degree. And yeah, really letting down. So I've been sneaking around. Anyway, I was in the gym yesterday. I noticed just back there in the sauna. Look, it turns out the hairdresser, my barber, he's there in the changing room. Now, I'm not saying he followed me there, but it just seems rather coincidental, really. He was there. How's my luck, really? So I just ignored it. I actually lent him £1 for the locker, so I felt that was a way of perhaps softening the blow. Look, he's a barber. He must be noticing people's hair, so he knows I've had a cut. So I've let people down, basically, this week, and that's where I'm at, the hair cut front. Look at that, that's funny, isn't it? You can't hit 7 for about 15 darts, and then you've hit a 7, 8, and nearly a 9. But that's all about darts at this stage of your darting career, isn't it? It's the inconsistency. You start out pants, you get less pants, you then actually get okay, but you only do it for certain periods of time. That's where I'm at, really. But maybe I'm still in the pants stage, if I'm honest. It's okay. Oh, that poor. Lovely. Lovely. It's interesting, a lot of people say obviously the higher the numbers up here for doubles, they find much easier than the lower ones. I find the side ones, 11s and 8s and 14s, a bit easier myself. And normally I don't mind those 7s, 8s and 19s on the left hand side. But struggling a little bit to say, what are we on here? 11? No, 8, 9, 10. Big fat hen. Oh la la. You're allowed to say big fat hen? Don't want to offend big fat hens, do we now? I mean, what's going on here, guys? If we can't offend the big fat hens, what's going on? You've got to offend, you can't offend anyone in any way. Near there. And obviously the right hand's on the board, I struggle on. Much more on the left. I'm left-handed. I guess that's common. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, not feeling awful today. We've got halfway through almost the doubles. Not that it's a challenge or a rush. It's all about whether my throwing becomes more consistent. That's poor, snatchy. That's better. You see the follow through there? That's what I need to be doing every throw. It's just so inconsistent. and I don't know how to make it more consistent. It's not like I'm not trying to do it, it's just out of everything I've tried to do, my follow through is just the one area I've really struggled on. Lovely. See, I'm really thinking about it there, so maybe I just need to keep thinking. It's hard to think, isn't it? Ooh la la. Oh. That inconsistency is crazy, like of my throwing. You know, and I don't necessarily mind having, like if I couldn't even hit double one today, really wouldn't mind as long as my throw was consistent. It's the inconsistencies I'm struggling with, I think. I'm going to go to the gym after this, I think. It'd be awful if I see that hairdresser again. I'm going to wear a hat. Come on, man. Right between them. Not too bad, but not well wanted. I've got definitely thrown a few more arrows this week. I played a match last night. Absolutely awful. I think I averaged 39. The main reason was my doubles. I think my checkout rate was 3.3%. I lost 3-1. So I must have had, what does that mean? At least, that can't be right, 27 throws at doubles that I missed. Wow, that is awful. So clearly the doubles is where I need to be focusing my practice on. And most of the time you see me here, I am hitting doubles. And whenever I post a video hitting trebles or something, I always get a comment saying, you should be training doubles. And I'm like, well, look at some of the other videos, that's all I train really, especially here. Just mix up a little bit. But look, let's just take a moment to breathe. I know I'm getting frustrated on this 12 here, but just these 3 darts are more or less in the area I want them. And when I started, and I guess when anyone starts, unless you're a natural Rod Harrington, you're gonna have so much inconsistency. So it is improvement. It is improvement. So just keep throwing, keep working on little things, but it's the undercurrent of the river I spoke about the other day. The undercurrent of the river, you know, it's a bit like in the gym. I always think about things in the gym because I love the gymnasium. It's a bit like people who try and get really fit and strong. They are always asking stupid questions before they've got to that stage, being fit and strong. They're asking things like, what supplements do I need to take? How much creatine do I need? Do I have to take protein shakes? Should I be taking a multivitamin? All these things are cool, but it's a bit like in darts when you say, right, I'm learning to play darts, I need to get the best darts possible, or I need to just focus on my stance. That's all I need to do to change things. All these things are great, and you've got to do that. You've got to do that. The supplements in the gym, very important. You know, they certainly don't do anything, don't have a negative impact. But the undercurrent of those things is working really hard. That means turning up at the gym every day and working your hardest, and it means sticking to your diet. And when it comes to throwing darts, it is all about throwing as often as you can, so every day, frequency. And when you're throwing, you're giving it your all. So we can talk about all of my mistakes, all of my errors, everything like that. But one thing that I can promise you will get you better at darts is 2 things. Remembering what number you're on, because I have no idea. And just playing. Just put the work in. You've got to put the hours in. Got to put the hours in. Right, what are we on here? 9, 10, 11, we're done. 12, we're done. Have we done 12? I don't think we've done 12, you know, still. Come on, Samson. Oh dear. So as long as I'm turning up, that's that is good. Okay, so if you turn up every day, that's good. If you're turning up every day and you're playing badly, that's still good because you turn up every day. And if you keep going, you will get better. Fact. I know you might find that hard to believe watching me throw out this double 12, but I know that my small improvements over the last 8 weeks have only come down to the fact that I'm throwing every day. Ooh la la. Right, double 12, we got to 12. Not that we should be too worried about what we're getting to. Let's throw some at bull. I'm going to let you guys go and your poor eyes having to see this vest can be now rested. I'm going to throw 3 more because I can't leave you with 3 bad darts. I'm not awful when I'm throwing a bull. I've hit 3 bullseyes with 3 darts about 2 weeks ago. So I haven't hit a 180, but I've hit 3 at a bull, and that was awesome. That was awesome, I must say. That was a big not milestone, a big moment. Right, there we go, we'll have that. Thank you very much. Sorry about the eyes. Takeaways from here: wear vests, hairdressers and barbers, get them frequently, but be careful who you go to, and throw darts, throw darts, throw darts.